Good evening, everyone. I appreciate you all for coming out and taking the time out of your evening to celebrate with us. It's a very big honor to be here tonight. Every student sitting amongst you is the top of their class, academically well-rounded and succeeding well in other activities they participate in. I also want to thank parents and staff who are here tonight. We couldn't have done it without you. With that, I once again congratulate you all for being here, and I will now hand it off to Karina, who is the first of our speakers.
Hello, everybody. My name is Corinne McGuire, and I'm the Secretary for the National Honor Society Executive Board. Today, I will be talking about the first pillar of National Honor Society, scholarship. It's not all about getting money from colleges. Scholarship is the process of learning. When I say learning, I don't mean learning for grades or to make your parents happy. I mean learning for fun, the joy, the motivation, and the rigor of being interested in your academics. I think that we have often put too much pressure on ourselves, afraid of making mistakes, but we need to remember that these mistakes are a part of the learning process. Take a moment to think about your favorite subject in school. What has made them so interesting to you? Why did you like those subjects so much? Maybe those subjects open you up to the world. They answer your endless questions, but also make you want to know more. How can you take that same curiosity and extend it to your entire life? With that, think about learning in general. I'm willing to bet that every mistake that you've ever made, you've learned from. These mistakes are some of the most powerful tools for our success. Think about when you first learned how to ride a bike. One day you fall, the next you're riding with training wheels, and the next day you're ready to race down the street at record speeds. Well, how did you get to that point? When you fell off your bike, you were so determined to learn to ride that you kept going. This is what we call resilience, bouncing back after all the challenges that you might face. A bad grade on an essay you worked hard on, or the C- when you're expecting a B on an exam, or the scraped knee when you fell off your bike. I challenge all of you to become your younger self and take on the obstacles, make mistakes, and prove to yourself how resilient you really are. Enjoy the process of learning and view it as a part of our journey towards becoming better versions of ourselves and not as obstacles.
The second pillar of NHS is service. Believe it or not, science has shown that one of the most serotonin-inducing actions is like community service, doing work with no reward. And I think by joining the NHS, some of you will discover the feeling for the first time, and you'll eventually understand what this organization is all about. I discovered this long ago as a little Cub Scout, helping with occasional service projects, and soon learning to enjoy my services to the community. These last few months, I've been working on my Eagle Scout service project, trying to reach the highest rank in Boy Scouts, putting in countless hours of planning, budgeting materials, and fundraising with little encouragement and reward. And I've learned that from my life of service, however, that it's always worth it. 2 summers ago, I got my first job, my first paying job working as a service member at McDonald's. And since I'd already learned from my parents, scouts, and NHS to work hard without physical reward, but for an even better mental reward, I quickly excelled at my job. I could effortlessly work multiple jobs at once, talk to customers, make food, and never lose my positive attitude. The best part wasn't even getting paid, it was the feeling of making customers happy. So as you start looking for volunteer opportunities here and there, in school and outside of school, and find some friends to volunteer with, you'll soon find you'll enjoy it. The opportunities available with National Honor Society are for great causes and are appreciated by many people in need, whether it's the hungry families we provide food for, or the people in hospitals we provide with blankets. So if you're nervous about being here, I can assure you that your time spent in this organization is ultimately making the world a better place.
I believe leadership is one of the most defining parts of us. I'm sure most of us here are not the star football player, top of the class, or the president of the student council. While being those things can be considered leadership, leadership is so much more than that. Just because we may lack these qualities and that we typically think of when leadership comes to mind, we think that we lack leadership entirely. That's not right, though, as leadership means so much more than that. I guarantee you that everyone here is presented the opportunity to lead every day. And because you are here, I also know that you take those opportunities to lead. As some of you may know here, I run cross country for Chippewa. I run long distances for fun. Nonetheless, I am out for a run, whether I am just practicing or in a race. I always have to push myself through the pain running gives me to complete my goal for the run. Over time, my teammates began to look for me to guidance. Other teams, such as Dakota, started to feel intimidated by me. This is an example of how leadership over yourself leads to leadership over others, which furthermore leads to influence over a greater number of people. That's right. I believe that when someone pushes through a challenge, that is a form of leadership. Leadership doesn't always mean you have to directly interact with another individual. Sometimes it means you just need to lead yourself. We lead by example. We lead by being the best version of ourselves. Let's look at everyone here as another example. All of you here lead yourselves by pushing your mind and body to be the best you can be. Thus, you have achieved being one of the major pillars of being part of the NHS. Now, as a member of the NHS, you are a role model for many other students. You will be leading them. Just like how my own experience as leader expanded to influence to people I have never even met, your leadership can change other people's minds in ways you would not have thought. Leadership is such an important quality, and it never goes unnoticed. The actions you're responsible for can affect many people, even though you may not realize it. Thus, when you lead, you must lead with responsibility and respect. Now, everyone here probably knows that, and that's probably why the reason you're all now members of the NHS. Just remember to keep leadership in mind, as in doing so, you will always help out both other people and yourself.
Hello, parents, students, and staff. My name is Elamana Kampara, and I am the treasurer of the National Honor Society e-board. Character is a trait that makes up the facets of one's persona. As a member of the National Honor Society, you are expected to maintain a display of good character attributes. This can be upholding proper morals, being respectful, reliable, or even just showing courtesy to those around you. Every day you choose what to put out into the world. With that, you are sitting here tonight because you have proved to show and embody these traits. The members of our National Honor Society all show great displays, as they donate clothing to those who need it, walk in the name of suicide prevention, make blankets for churches, or do things as simple as just tutoring. They make it a point to help and benefit our community, and they just do it out of the goodness of their heart. You all made it here tonight because we as a whole knew you would fit in and represent us as an organization well. You have shown true character in your actions. Your character is your mindset and how you live your life, and it shows what you stand for more than what words could even ever express. Having good character is one of the main pillars of the National Honor Society, and it is expected that you will show it throughout the year and represent us as an organization well. Now, from me to you all, congratulations on making the National Honor Society. You are exemplary students that people will be looking up to. So with that in mind, make sure to continue displaying good character that we as an organization stand for.
Next, we'll be having Dylan Warnock perform a song for you all. Dylan is a new member of NHS this year and also participates in the CTC, marching band, and the swim team. He's also one of my best friends who makes me laugh every day and is an inspiration to many. Dylan plans to attend either Wayne State or Oakland University to study business. He'll be playing the guitar and singing some Ed Sheeran for you tonight. Here's Dylan Warnock.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, and barefoot on the grass, and listening to our favorite songs. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a lover to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. And darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. And baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, and barefoot on the grass, and listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight.
Good evening. My name is Lena Haas, and I am one of the executive board members. I have the pleasure of introducing our guest speaker for the night, the one and only Mrs. Sturza. Mrs. Sturza attended Michigan State, most of you already know that though, where she received her degree in electrical engineering. She later went to Oakland and received her MBA and then a teaching degree from Saginaw. This is her 12th year teaching honors physics at Chippewa. I have looked up to Mrs. Sturza ever since I met her. The number one lesson I have learned from her is to not sweat the little problems in life and rather be thankful and cherish every moment you get with the ones you enjoy spending it with the most. Now let's put our hands together for Mrs. Sturza.
Good evening, parents, inductees, staff, executive board, and current NHS members. Welcome to the 2021 NHS induction ceremony. As Lena stated, my name is Maureen Sturza. I've had the pleasure of interacting with most of the inductees here, either through honors physics or through some after-school activity. First off, let's give a hand to the parents. Well done, parents, well done. Your children are on the positive path forward, and it makes me very excited. Parents, Let's give a hand to yours, child. When I look around, I'm involved in activities. I don't organize them, I just kind of oversee them. But I literally look around here, and all these guys run this school. The executive board here, I look out here at the NHS inductees. This school is because of these students in front of us. They're an outstanding group. Lastly, I'd like to give a hand to the NHS advisors, Ms. Moore and Mr. Cooney. This kind of thing doesn't happen by accident, and they're perfect at it. But I also want you to know by the end of the year, they will be responsible for coordinating over 8,000 hours of community service. So it's pretty impressive what happens in a year. All right, so I used to sit on this side. I used to be NHS advisor. And no lie, I used to sit and go, oh, I'm so glad I don't have to be that person up there talking. Because I like to do physics labs. I like to do my physics. I like to do my math. This is not my thing. Miss Moore actually used to say all the names. I didn't even do that. So the E-Board came and asked me to give the keynote speech. And honestly, they're just an impressive group that I couldn't say no. So here I am giving this speech. So with that, I want to talk also on the 4 pillars, but I want to talk about it from what I observed from these guys. Instead of looking in the future, just want to make an observation from what I have already seen. To begin with, scholarship, you need a 3.45 to be in this organization. But to me, what I saw these guys do, I saw them sticking to problems when they were the most frustrated. I saw them never give up. They found that annoying physics equation when I was very frustrating to them. I saw them figured out a Miss Mills packet when they finished it and they actually understood it. I saw them putting together musicals, literally like they were Broadway quality. And I've seen the audience smile during that. I attended the plays. If you have a chance, go see our play. You can't even believe how amazing these guys are. I saw them preparing and succeeding on national exams. I've seen now that some of the students are getting into colleges that they have dreamt of. Scholarship to me is that lifelong learning. Clearly, if you've seen all the colleges I went to, I haven't decided yet what I'm going to be. It's not giving up on that most challenging problem. It's always that zest for learning. It's that one day making that discovery to change the world. And all of you right there are going to do it. Leadership, to me, as mentioned, it's not the captain of the team, it's not the president of the club or the main lead in the play or the drum major. To me, I like to think of the leadership as the person who inspires, who's open-minded, who's creative, who's flexible, shows humility, and is cooperative, and is dependable. In my class, we have this thing called group norms, and it's just as important as your critical thinking skills. It's respecting one another, knowing we may have different interpretations of data. It was coming to a consensus without destroying the spirit. It was helping your classmate, knowing that one day you too will need help. That was the sign of a great leader, and as I look here, there's a lot of leaders among us. Service. To me, the quality of service is empathy. This year, we started off the school year, the first week, with a Purple Cancer Awareness Week. Students had done the luminaire bags to honor those we have lost and those we have sending positive vibes. There were over 600 bags that were named for loved ones. The bags were placed around the perimeter of the football field. It was actually an incredible display of care and compassion. For me, I took a moment of reflection, thankful for my health and well-being. And on that note, everybody, let's please give a shout out to Mr. D. Where's he at? Is he in here? Come on, y'all, give a big shout out. As he continues on his path to recovery, he had a tremendous amount of bags of hope. Character. To me, character is that sense of developing community so that everybody feels included, welcomed, and safe. Last year, we were able to take some of our classes out, and Mr. Cooney and I, this was literally a fluke. He took his class out, 6th hour, and I took mine out. And at the end of the day, end of the hour, he happened to have a soccer ball. And his class invited my class to kind of just start kicking it around. I happened to have a student who was new to the school. He didn't look happy at all ever for about 19 weeks. And I felt bad. I tried to interact, and it just really was a hard environment to meet new people. And this boy started playing soccer, and all these guys started playing soccer. This kid was amazing. He had some incredible skills. I saw a smile on his face for the first time. He had actually told another teacher that he loved physics, but I knew the truth. He actually just liked playing soccer. So it was I wanted to think it was physics, but it was the character of the kids that came together to include everybody, making my class and his class feel welcomed. As you see, your children have already displayed the 4 facets of National Honor Society. They will honor and respect these 4 pillars. I just know it going forward because I've already witnessed it. I've heard a lot of these speeches, and everybody always comes up with a little famous quote, but I rather talk about stuff that I said. All right, ready? All right, just a few parting words. Remember, objects in motion stay in motion. Please wear your seatbelt. Remember, your car wants to stay in a straight line, so go slow on that roundabout. Remember, permanent hearing can loss at 85 decibels for 8 hours. You guys remember that, lab? Okay, you do? Okay, good. So just lower it a little bit, all right? Remember, you actually know why your coach tells you to follow through, and it is not all about that force. Don't tell anybody, though. And the most important thing you probably learned from me, please remember to do your give-ins, all right? But most importantly, remember group norms. Be kind, be caring, be compassionate. Never lose your zest for learning, because this is the truth. I'm depending on you so much, you have no idea.
I now ask everyone on the risers to please stand. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage highest standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character.
Will Cummerell, Joshua Hanna, David Kraleski, Allison McGraw, Amanda Dorr, Caitlin Hardy, Angelina Stojanowski, Molly Evans, Mansi Korea, Jessica Simcoe, Hannah Martin, Lauren Curry, Ava Foster, Ella Walker, Molly Wilshinsky, Abby Grasso, Emily Broadbridge, Grace Brody, Elizabeth Thomas, Malia Yap, Joseph Scoggins, Katie Clay, Ava McWhirter, Jenna Maciejewski, Sophia DeBucci, Eliana Martino, Megan Farney, Madison Jones, McKenna Mead, Caitlin Kramer, Veronica Panicia, Jocelyn Blanks, Madison Wilcox, Crystal Stokes, Isis Stokes, Peyton McDonald, Leona Nash, Elena Haig, Anissa Scheide, Madison Stewart, Shelby Williams, Riley Bruner, Emma Call,
Sheridan Dornan, Carly Capron, Vanessa Safadi, Grace Klein, Emma Bagaric, Alexis Thornton, Emma Cook, Ava Martin, Bailey Wagner, Caitlin Bowers, Sarah Karras, Madeline Adamick, Kara Cardinal, Matthew Medina, Logan Leach, Candy Saputo, Aaron Curtis, Dylan Warnock, Harrison Lagasa, Ben Van Loon, Juliana Pitt, Anna Grubach, Caitlin Dotson, Lily Skoronsky, John Matquez, Francesco Lacomare, Julian Lucci, John Pierre Cola, Aiden Britt, Zaid Najjar, Daniel Wassman, Brennan Pelk, Samuel LaFleur, Celia Manawis, Sierra Dinkowski, Rebecca Seeley, Emily Pickett, Hannah Poole, Simon Dinkowski, Michaela Pinkney, Kylie Spencer, Thomas Laurier, Dante Gregorio, Lance Lipasek, Jacob Maddock, Yusuf Yakub, Griffin Block, Jade McGuffey, Morgan Brown, Bella Blinkley, Jenna Robertson, Morgan Robertson, Karina McGuire,
A round of applause for all our inductees.
Today we have welcomed many new members and shared the importance of being a leader not only for our school, but for our community as a whole. This year, I hope we all strive to become better students and even better people. We thank everyone for taking time out of their evening to come to the ceremony tonight. Please feel free to join us in the auditorium lobby for refreshments, and all new inductees can pick up their certificates from where we entered. I want to say thank you to all the parents, staff, and students for your dedication, and have a great night.